So welcome to this most special spectacle for all followers of the game upon what is the greatest landmass in the global game. We're ready to bear witness to one of the great sequences, the most gruelling sporting conflicts. It is time to find out who will still... Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And he's had it nicked away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Decent hit! It's in! Al-Nassr take the lead. An act of charity gratefully received.
The goal scorer after 18 minutes is number 9.
Al-Nassr have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's picked his way through. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. Kawasaki Frontal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter.
He's going for goal! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Al-Nassr clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now this could be a chance. He won't be happy with that one.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It's a goal kick. Done delicately. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mane, and Mane! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it, and it's come back out to him. That's a decent clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Back into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. Kawasaki Frontale have the chance to go the other way. And a header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in, surely! There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Goal!
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A case now of
There will be
complete
3
control.
minutes added time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Al Nassr are opting for an early change. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Transportation today.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Al Nassr are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a hit! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
It's a good foot in there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now there's a... Mane! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal scorer.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Al Nassr are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Defending was strong and firm. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is faded wide.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. Al Nassr are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Al Nassr couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The attendance for this match was
Al Nassr are, of course, in a
28,997.
position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Brozovic picks out Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there's a probing ball. That'll be a throw. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Al Nassr are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Mane. Laporte. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kawasaki Frontale have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now it's Mane. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Stood up well to him there. He's through here. Face to face with... Has a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now then, belts one. Oh, denied at the last.
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the header! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. That's a nicely measured pass. Shot a goal! That's just wide. Foot in. Two minutes to be added on. Laporte cuts it out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Al Nassr can celebrate now. They have exactly what... Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left.
Belts one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rice. And it's Rashford. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither.
Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Merino. Yamal. And it's Dyer. And Rafinha. And that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. And Rafinha. Rice. Spread it left. Back into the middle. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hakimi. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's a superb pass. Rafinha. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The ball has bounced loose now. Well timed, excellent interception. Hakimi. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. He's found a way through. Played in deep. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nuno Mendes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Martinez. Rashford. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Fires from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pavard. And it's Dyer. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Dyer for Merino. Rice. And Mendes. Rice. Now it's Rafinha. That's a shade optimistic. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's a fabulous ball. Big chance! And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Rashford. Pass is just off target. And here's Rafinha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pavard gets over and intercepts. Yamal. Gakpo. And it's Rashford. Rafinha. Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Rashford. Chance here to counter. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Gakpo. He's got a side of goal. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pavard cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafinha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
To Dyer. Rafinha. Looking for the runner. Nuno Mendes with... Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this
Taking
and
place.
tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. Speculative strike. He's got away with one there. Hakimi. Merino. Hakimi, who does have an assist to his name. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played back in. Pavard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rafinha going full steam ahead down the left flank. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Pavard gathers from the goal kick. And he's running through. Mbappe! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! He will be livid with himself. Nuno Mendes and Rafinha. Now it's Rashford, and he's managed to get free.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
No way through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tries to get it clear. Early ball, and he knocks it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
David Villa! And he's straight offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yamal! A real chance and a real let-off. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Guardiola. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavard. He's had a remarkable ascent to the top, but then again, he has outstanding qualities. Very consistent, cool under pressure, and against the toughest of opponents, he stays strong.
OK, interesting. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Rashford. Rashford is flagged offside. Merino. Now it's Martinez. Ah, that's a fine interception. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Dyer calmly anticipates. And he goes cross-field. Rafinha. Rodri has a look and plays it forward. David Villa. And here's Mbappe. Still goalless. Rafinha. And it's Rashford. The less said about that pass, the better. Nice control. Hakimi. Spread neatly. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Merino. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Jordi Alba. And it's Guardiola. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
And he's had a hit! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Everton have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Merino. And here's Rashford! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. They've played it short. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. And it's been taken short. Guardiola clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Messi. Passing nice and neat. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He's looking wide. Mbappe! Mbappe gets flagged offside. He's through here. Now the finish! No mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 20, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
Everton are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Pass is just off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Everton ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back underway. Merino, nicely spread, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rodri, David Villa, now Mbappe. Messi. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Nuno Mendes. Merino. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Hakimi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rice. Merino. Lisandro Martinez deals with that comfortably. Rodri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Mbappe. Jordi Alba. David Villa. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
The attendance for this
A
match
case
is
now of complete control.
29,514.
Dyer. For Merino. Yamal. Oh, he's played it in low. Deflected behind for a corner kick. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mendes does well to get it back. Decent hit! Martinez. And Upamecano. Belletti. David Villa being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Mbappe! No, he's missed it.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Hakimi. For Merino. Shifted it to the flank. Rafinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's in! Turns and goes back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That is good alertness. And here's Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose. Guardiola. And it's Van Dijk. That's headed upfield. And it's Jordi Alba. Now it's Messi. Messi finds himself offside. Rice and Pavard. Hakimi. Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Martinez. Guardiola. Jordi Alba has created one goal already. David Villa. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Everton are closing in on a comfortable win. Dyer. For Rice. Dyer. And Mendes. Merino. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Everton choosing to make the first change.
Coming on the field is
Yeah, their position is a dominant.
He's got full! And that is a truly outstanding save. Cleared away. Everton are looking to go forward now. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 33.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. There will be 4 extra minutes. Merino. Martinez. David Villa. And that will be the final act. Everton can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.